So what happened at the end of Mercedes Moné match at All In? Legendary Natalya is back on Raw. Giulia shows up on NXT to clock Chelsea Green. Karmen Petrovich challenges Jordynne Grace. Lyra Valkyria reunites with her stalker Tatum Paxley. And Statlander versus Willow Chicago street fight was pure madness. Holy sh**. Welcome everyone returning to Belle. This is DS and this is your Women's Wrestling Weekly. Wrestling has been so freaking busy. It's been big event after big event after big event after big event, and this past weekend was yet another big event, AEW All Out. Let's jump right into it. So we had two women's matches. First, Chicago street fight, Kris Statlander with Stokely versus Willow Nightingale, and this was some kaiju battle level wildness, an explosive blow after another explosive blow. I freaking loved it. I mean, where do I even start with this? The crash into the announcer table starting strong, but that was just a start. Statlander crashing into the table from the top rope, Willow pushing Statlander through the barricade, the fluorescent light shattering everywhere on Kris on the ramp, the insane leg split onto the thumbtack. Very much about my vag moment.
My vag.
I didn't even mention all the spots because it was just pure madness, and at the end, after double clotheslining each other, the two formal friends embrace for the last time until Statlander hits Willow with Saturday Night Fever and locks Willow with crossface using the chains, and referee stops the match, having Statlander win here. This match was so freaking good, but in like a way you're watching like a big fireworks. It's just like big explosion after big explosion. I'm very satisfied. It felt so amazing to watch this, even though I don't usually like the brutality. And I believe the right person won here, as much as we all love Willow. And yes, her TBS championship reign was cut short because of whole Mercedes joining and everything, but I need heel Statlander to pick up some steam, so I am so excited about this. Where can this take her? Honestly, Statlander versus Mercedes, take my freaking money. Even Willow versus Mariah will be a killer feud. Then we got the AEW Women's World Championship, Mercedes Moné versus Hikaru Shida, with Camille barred from the ringside. I have to comment on Mercedes' gear because I love her all-in extravaganza of the gear. This time she came here in Chicago with the kimono, which I thought was such a heel move facing Shida. Like, if I'm fighting someone and they come in wearing Korean hanbok to beat me up, I'll be so freaking pissed. And the very much Americana gear inside, I was just like, I didn't really get it. Like, I get that London outfit and then the New Japan Capital Collision American outfit. Like, I get the theme, but like here, I just thought it was a bit of a choice. So the match, I did really enjoy this match. I love the bank statement out of nowhere, very like smooth transition, and that lariat from Shida after like that footwork, turning Mercedes upside down. That was really, really cool. Then Shida just like grabbed Mercedes by her hair and started pummeling her. And I wonder if that's when match started going a little bizarro world. If you saw the match, you could tell that the ending was like weird. Like, we all agree with that, right? It seems like at a certain point, Mercedes' hair started getting in her way. You could see her like adjusting hair constantly, and her kicking out immediately after the third consecutive Kitana. That's literally Shida's finisher, and you got it 3 times in a row. Some are even wondering on social media if Mercedes got knocked out during one of the kicks. You could kind of tell Mercedes was trying to tell Shida something in between. I don't know. This is all just pure speculation at this point, and you know how I feel about Moné Maker, and this was not the best one. So for how great the front part was, I just felt like the ending was a bit disappointing, a little underwhelming. So I'll say this match was good, not bad.
Good, not bad.
But if you want to see a good Mercedes match that really hit hard, watch her recent New Japan match against Momo Watanabe. I really wanted to cover it, but I didn't have time to. But that was heck of a match. So I still believe in Mercedes, but this match, unfortunately, was not the best. Not the level we usually expect from Mercedes, if you know what I mean, because she's a go. Also, AEW Women's World Champion Mariah May had the championship celebration. Well, she was supposed to, but she says she's not doing it in Chicago. And then she asks, like, why is the city called Windy City if nobody is ever getting blown here? As a Chicagoan, yes, I did like that joke, but I guess I gotta take Mariah to Market Days next year. And this was all happening while injured Sky Blue, Chicago's own Sky Blue with the crutches, was out there greeting the Chicago audience, and I just laughed so hard when Sky is like, "Thanks, skank," and the audience is like silent for some reason.
Thanks, skank.
And then Mariah just attacks injured Sky with Queen Aminata coming for the save. So it was like the greatest segment, I'll say, but Mariah is proving herself to be the champion worthy both in the ring and on the mic. So I did appreciate that. Lately, I've been trying really hard to eat healthy and work out early in the morning. I don't know, I just feel like maybe if I keep it up, I can finally wear that Kelly cosplay this year. But let's face it, I like having a lot of fun. Bit of Brie mode here and there for sure, but the sad truth is I don't bounce back the next day like I used to. It's so sad. And I always always have to choose like, do I just forget about the morning workout and just let loose and have fun? Or do I need to be more mindful and more demure all night about what I'm drinking? Well, that's until I found out about ZBiotics, pre-alcohol. Pre-alcohol is the world's first genetically engineered probiotic. It was invented by PhD scientists to tackle rough mornings after drinking. So when you drink, alcohol gets converted into a toxic byproduct in the gut, and it's this byproduct, not dehydration, that's to blame for your rough next day. Pre-alcohol produces an enzyme to break this byproduct down. Just remember to drink this probiotic before drinking alcohol, drink responsibly, and get a good night's sleep to feel your best tomorrow. So first time I tried ZBiotics was for my friend's breakup party. I knew I was going to be drinking that night. Cheers. So as instructed, I drank a bottle of pre-alcohol before any alcohol because I took some tequila shots for sure. And morning after was great. I was able to go work out in the morning. It was just awesome. And you probably have been hearing about pre-alcohol too. Like I've been hearing about it and I was wondering like what it was actually like. And now that I've tried it, I believe the hype. Go have your Brie mode and you can still have that full stratifying, refreshing day with ZBiotics. Stay in the loop and go to zbiotics.com/ringthebell. You can also scan the QR code on the screen right now to get 15% off your first order when you use Ring the Bell at checkout. You can also sign up for a subscription using my code, so you can stay prepared no matter the time or occasion. ZBiotics is backed with 100% money back guarantee, so if you're unsatisfied for any reason, they'll refund your money, no questions asked. Remember to head to zbiotics.com/ringthebell and use the code RINGTHEBELL at checkout for 15% off. Thank you ZBiotics for sponsoring this episode and for our good times. Moving to WWE SmackDown, we had Tiffany Stratton versus Bayley singles match, and before the match backstage, WWE Women's Champion Nia Jax tells Tiffany that the entire locker room is shit talking. They're saying Tiffany was trying to cash in on Nia, and then the champ says she will be in Tiffany's corner to help her, just like Tiffany last week. And this match hits so freaking hard. Bayley came back, first of all looking amazing with that gear, but she came back ready to fight. Suplex from the apron to the mat and flying elbow from the top, all amazing. And at the end, Bayley dives outside to hit Nia with angry Nia going up on the apron, but this distracted the referee from counting 3 on Tiffany, pinning Bayley, and this lets Bayley rose plant Tiffany for the win. Both Bayley and Tiffany I thought looked really strong in this amazing match, and I also love the continued tension between Nia and Tiffany alliance. I am here for it. I'm very satisfied. Then we got Chelsea Green versus Michin match following Chelsea insulting literally everyone, including Nick Aldis and Michin and everyone in the GM's office. This match was really cute. Love Chelsea doing the surfboard on Michin. I mean, I honestly love whatever Chelsea does, but this was really cute. And Michin's corner facebuster was cute. I love my Korean Nuna. Michin's getting booked and busy, and she's really showing that she belongs on the main roster. She's killing it. Anyway, but the number game catches up to Michin when Piper hits running senton while Chelsea distracts referee, and Chelsea picks up a win with Unpretty Her. I am very curious about like where we're going with this. Did Chelsea get this win because she's facing Giulia on NXT, or are we getting that Tiffany and Nia versus Chelsea and Piper feud that is keep getting teased around? Either way, the match was cute. I'm very satisfied. Moving to WWE RAW, we got Women's Tag Team Championship rematch, Bianca Belair and Jade Cargill versus Alba Fire and Isla Dawn. This was again a really fun match. So their Bash in Berlin match, we saw more of an extended sequence of Alba and Isla cutting down on Bianca. Here it was more of an even, fast-paced match. Love seeing Alba and Isla reversing Jade's Jaded with the huge super kick from Alba, and then the save after their double finisher on Bianca looked really awesome with the timing, of course the camera angle that was on point. Jade making up for that slight timing issue at the PLE, and Jade and Bianca pick up the win at the end, pinning Alba after the DDT German suplex finish. After this victory, Damage Control, Io, and Kairi caught up with the champions backstage and told them don't get used to those titles, setting up for their feud down the line. Poor Bianca's never escaping from Damage Control. Just kidding though, Damage Control with Io and Kairi feels a lot different from the original Damage Control. Yes, this match was fun. I'm satisfied though. I am pretty worried for Alba and Isla. I mean, for one thing, I don't see them being in a title picture for a while after this clean loss. Then we had the 6-women tag match, the PFC, not PF Chang's, Pure Fusion Collective versus Zelina, Lyra, and the mystery partner. And I just love how Sonya interrupts Lyra mid-entrance. She's like, cut this bird shit, cut this fog machine. Whoever this mystery partner is, shoot your shot. Y'all are losing anyway. And you probably all expected this, but legendary mother Natalya is back, you guys. Come on, you guys! And here she came back with this cowboy Trish Stratus realness, looking amazing. And we see Natalya get that hot tag by the end of this match, do her classic natty moves, and we see this really awesome ending of all three locking PFC members in sharpshooter for the win. And of course, our Canadian audience loved it. Love seeing Natalya back on Raw. I mean, she's back here with the classic natty, which I'm always excited to see, yes. But if I do want to be a little greedier, I'd love to see maybe next week or so her mixing up it a little bit, showing a bit of a different side in this return, because we've all seen Natty's dungeon trading videos. She goes real hard, so if she can channel that a little bit more, I would love to see that. Either way, I'm happy to see my diva mother back. I'm satisfied. And during the Wyatt 6 and American-made Street Fight mixed tag match, we see Nikki Cross hitting Chad Gable with the huge German, which was awesome, and Ivy Nile with the swinging hanging neck breaker onto the chairs, which was great moment for sure. Also, the Judgment Day ambush the Terror Twins, and I'm like rolling my eyes at this segment. I know that some of the fans were like complaining about how Rhea is booked too strong against the champion Liv Morgan, making Liv too weak. So WWE really did the most extreme. Oops, Rhea is injured again. Like why? Like why? So yeah, mommy Rhea comes out here with the crutch and was attacked by Liv, and her and Damien was just like getting laid out on the ring, and Damien even was like covering Rhea to protect her while Liv was just like smashing them with the crutch. And I'm almost like, I want to see mommy protect Damien. Like that's more of a badass I want to see from Rhea. For real though, like Rhea just got back from injury, so what in the let's extend this feud as long as we can is this? Huh? Next, heading to NXT again, tons happened as always. So we got Tatum Paxley versus TNA's Rosemary, accompanied by Wendy Chu, the battle of the weirdos. I love how Tatum wanted to play in the beginning with Rosemary, but Rosemary just goes to choke Tatum right away, and Tatum here hits this really cute jumping knee move and finishes Rosemary with Psycho Trap finisher, which I still freaking love, for the win. And as she is celebrating her victory, Wendy Chu and Rosemary attack Tatum. Bit of a payback for Tatum ambushing Wendy at No Mercy. Then surprise Lyra Valkyria, as Tatum's former idol, returns from Raw to Tatum, and backstage Lyra says she forgives Tatum for attacking her, and she just couldn't keep her eye off of her, so that's why she's back, and she's gonna help Tatum show those weirdos, the weird girls, just how weird Tatum really is. And the two lovingly embrace each other. It was like really, really cute. I like that Lyra is back here reunited with Tatum, because Lyra with the party girls on Raw was just not it, and she clearly had unfinished business with Tatum. Also, Tatum is just so good at this character, like just the way she's touching Lyra's hand and Tatum's facial expressions. She's just oozing character that she just really compliments Lyra, who's somewhat dry, I gotta say. You can also tell that Lyra looks just so authentic here, so I think this is a match made in heaven. So I'm here for it. I'm very satisfied. Then we got Jada Parker versus Jasmine Nix, and I have a lot of thoughts about this match. The Fatal Influence entrance is just so unserious. Do y'all like it? Tell me if you do, because I was like, what's happening? Fallon with the invisible head, please. I don't know, this is giving like Temu Toxic Attraction entrance, and Jada Parker now fully being babyface, which honestly I don't like love, but I do feel a little better about this than Lola being babyface, because I kind of like the idea of Jada being a badass, cool babyface, especially with that shoulder stuff and everything, and also that heck of a match in No Mercy, of course. So Jasmine here targets Jada's injured ribs again, but at the end, Jasmine misses a dropkick, letting Jada hit her hip check for the win. I still cannot with this finisher, but whatever. And we get this post-match beatdown by the Fatal Influence. And after this beatdown, the Fatal Influence goes to the locker room to annoy Lola and Kalani. So I don't know where this is going. I want to see something fun happen here though, so I'm here for it. I'll say this match was fine.
Good, not bad.
Then we got a Roxanne Perez promo, the Champions promo, as she addresses beating Jada Parker and Giulia debuting at No Mercy. And the lights go out. Shh, Chelsea Green. So Chelsea Green comes out and she's like, were you expecting someone else? And she just like goes on like so good, mic dropping, dragging the fans for their BO. And she says she'll be the next #1 contender for Roxanne until Giulia comes out looking amazing. Star drip drip, everything. I also love the cherry blossom entrance. I think it's just so cute. And she clocks Chelsea with the knee, laying her out. And I did think it was interesting that there were a lot of conversation about how this knee looked. Like it didn't look lethal and everything. And I think that has to do with like Giulia being so well known known for her strong style wrestling in Japan. So we shall see. I'm really salivating for her first match, WWE match against Chelsea. That's going to be so freaking good. And we'll see if she's still very much strong style or not, because that's, again, a lot of speculations going on about that. On TNA, we had another Jordynne Grace open challenge for the TNA Knockouts Championship, and NXT's Ariana Grace comes out, and I was like, oh my god. And she announces herself as the official liaison between NXT and TNA, which is so perfect because her dad, Santino Marella, is literally the authority figure at TNA, so it's like so freaking perfect. And she announces NXT's Karmen Petrovich, her best friend, are they still best friends, as the challenger. Another great championship match. I gasped really hard when Jordynne just like started to spin Karmen around with the guillotine hold. I also love that Karmen got like ample time here to show how like resourceful she is with her kick specialized arsenal here, and Jordynne fought back with her signature powerhouse style, so that dynamic was really fun. And at the end, Jordynne catches Karmen trying to hit her petrified kick with Juggernaut Driver for the win. And as the champion celebrates, the light goes out and we see Jordynne laid out with a pillow on the ring, and Rosemary's just laughing from the audience. And we all know that Rosemary has been aligning with Wendy Chu, so it is Wendy Chu all along. I like this post-match angle because I was just realizing that yes, it is cool that Jordynne is defending her title against NXT people, but like the freshness of seeing NXT versus TNA is eventually gonna run out, so I wanted to see some storyline if possible. Also, storyline wise, I can't imagine Knockouts backstage being okay with NXT people just waltzing in to take the title opportunity left and right. There's no way they'll be fine with that, so I want some NXT versus TNA like war. I think we have to get there. Either way, I think this match was really fun. I'll say I'm satisfied. So that is it for this week's Women's Wrestling Weekly. I'm sorry I didn't have time to go all into the AEW weekly shows. I literally just got back home from a week-long journalism convention from LA, so please and thank you. But if there is a silver lining, while I was in California, I got to catch up with a so-called vampire, the ECW icon Ariel, so I still work for Ring the Bell while I was on my work trip, you guys. So if you're curious what I did in California, you can follow me at DSShin on Instagram and Ring the Bell DS on Twitter, and I'll see you next time. Bye!